Hey everyone, it's Donna again. I had to put on a hat because it's really hot and humid here today, and my hair is just in my face and I can't stand it. We just went through this. I forget what number lesson we're on here, but we just went through the pattern of a major scale, do re mi scale, the C scale, the C major scale, or that same scale using numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. Again, the pattern is this: whole, whole, half, whole, 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 half. And I'm going to show you how that works on almost every string of the guitar. Okay. And I'm trying to find a good angle so you can see. I'm going to start right here on, remember the strings all have a number and have a name because of the tuning, the standard tuning: E, A, D, G, B, E. All right, so let's start on E. I'm sorry, I meant to say C. The C major scale. I'm starting here because the C major scale follows on a piano keyboard. There are no sharps or flats on the key signature for the key of C on a piano staff. There are no sharps or flats. In other keys, okay, which will still follow that same whole, whole, half, whole, 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 half pattern, you're going to see that there might be sharps, okay? Not flats, that's minor scales, but there's going to be sharps. And the reason for that is because of this pattern, okay? So I'm just going to start with the key of C and show you how this works, okay? Remember, 1 fret is a half a step. So this is the note of C. Sorry, that's buzzy. Okay, C is I'm using my index finger, 1st fret, okay? And the correct place to put your finger is just above that metal fret, not on it. That's wrong. Okay, just above it, not way up here. That really won't work on most guitars. So this is the note C, all right? So this is C. Remember, the pattern is now a whole step. D, so the distance between C or Do and Re is a whole step. The distance between D and E, or Re and Mi, is a whole step, okay? The next one is a half a step. That's Mi and Fa. Do, Re, Mi. I have to say it. Do, Re, Mi, Fa. Fa. That's a half a step. You see, I just went up 1 fret. Fa. So, whole step. So, La, Ti. Those are all 2 frets. Now, from Ti to Do is a half a step because that's the pattern. Okay, let me do that again. Let me use the notes of the C major scale. C, watch how many frets I'm moving. D, E, F, G, A, B, C. Okay? It's that same pattern. Whole, whole, half, whole, 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 half. So that can also be used starting on any note, but what's going to happen is if you, let's say you want to play the G scale, all right, you're going to have to, if you follow that pattern, you'll see that to follow it correctly, you have to put in what we call an F sharp in the G major scale. Otherwise, you won't be following the pattern, all right? And I'll show you what I mean, all right? So I'm playing the note of G. G, A, B, C, D, E, F. Remember, between E and F on the C major scale was half a step. E, F. So this is an F sharp, and that's G again. Okay, I'll get a little bit more into that. That's a little confusing right now if you've never read a music note or you understand anything about sharps or flats. Many people do, and if you do, please skip through this part, okay? But that's how, if you want to follow this whole, this is G. And the way the G scale goes is like this. G, G, A, B, C, D, E, F, G. And back to G. G to G, okay? That's an octave. So if I'm going to follow the whole, half, whole, half pattern, G, A, B, there's 2 holes. C, from B to C, is a half a step. D is a whole step. E is a whole step. F is a whole step. And if it's a whole step, it's not going to be the same F as we did on the C major scale. Back to G. Okay, more about that later. And I'll show you on paper so you can see exactly what I'm talking about. All right, it's just really super hard to explain just by showing you. Okay, let's see, in the next lesson, what I'll probably do is just to break it up a little bit. I kind of want to just show you about some, show you how to read a chord chart and a basic chord chart. Because if you're taking lessons from anyone, or even if you're self-taught, the worst thing in the world is to get into all this like technical music theory stuff and scales and all that, and you don't have a song you can play. So if you want to play a song, you really want to be able to play some basic chords. And so I'll show you, I hope it comes out right. I don't have technical visuals, how to read a chord chart and how your fingers are numbered, how the strings are numbered, which you already kind of know, and just how to basically form your chords. Okay, thanks. Bye.